question for the expedition is, why do some countries have so much and others so little? Like it says.
So we decided that the way to find the answer to that question was to start going through history. So we started in 6000 BC, and in this time, people were living really small scale, just like farming and hunting and gathering. So pretty much everyone had the same amount of stuff, and then we started going forward through time and seeing what events in history have led to modern day, which this is a family from Great Britain, Mali, India, and Japan, and you can see how different the amount of stuff they have is. We wanted to know why don't they all have the same amount of stuff? So that was the point of our expedition.
And we started this game.
So in this game there's 3 clans: Europe, Eastern Asia, and Egypt.
My clan was the Egypt clan over here, which was divided into 2 more sub-clans, which were named the Souls of Ra and the Golden Scarab.
And in Europe we had the Macedonians and the Olympian clan.
And in Asia we had the Mulan clan and the Jade clan.
Well, our clan, there's a priest, a farmer, a ruler, an artisan, a scribe, and a general.
And they're all competing in this giant board game over here that has you advance through the ages all around the board.
Each square represents an important period of time. You start as like a really small hunting village, not even farming, just really small. The whole goal of this game is to start to build up, like small goes to maybe a town, then to a city, then to a state, and then you want to build up to the end, which hopefully you'll be an empire.
And if you have the best empire at the end of the game, you win.
So also one of the objectives in this game is to collect civilization points, and you get those through good work and assignments, good teamwork, and also challenges that are given to you by the teachers. And the more civilization points you get, you can buy several things. So early on we could just buy animals, and like then we got to buy houses and temples.
Bars of gold.
And bars of copper, gold, walls, and soon we were also allowed to buy famous structures like the Great Wall of China.
What else helps us move through our board is fate cards, which are cards which have a fate written on them, and depending on the time period they'll say different things. Like when we started out early and we were just farming, the basic fate cards were things like our crops going bad. But as clans started to travel, like later in time, I mean, they got to invade other clans, so sometimes our fate cards would say that another clan had stolen all of our animals.
I have to wonder, is it going to be like a year of drought, or are we going to get an extra 2 weeks of food or something? And it's just really fun to pick those and look at them and, just get, like, real fate and have to grow up as a civilization and work together. We all have to pull together, otherwise we're gonna die as a civilization.
So now we're in 1200 AD, so that's starting the Middle Ages, and we learned that people, like a lot of things happened through time that made different civilizations like really big catastrophes. They lost everything, and then really good things happened where they just really like flourished.
We kind of discovered that there were several answers to this question, one of which was geographic luck. Like, obviously some places don't have as many resources or minerals as others.
When you were near the Fertile Crescent, that you had lots of food, lots of resources.
They have good animals that can help them farm, that are beasts of burden, and they can help them farm, so it makes it easier to get more food quicker. In places like where wheat and millet are grown and stuff, that is very storable, and you can store it for a long, long time, and so you can get surplus food, so other people can focus on the arts and other, like, advancing your civilization, so you don't all have to be focusing on surviving.
And it's kind of led gathering and food to where we are today.
But places like Papua New Guinea, they eat like roots of plants, and those are very perishable and you can't store for very long, so they have to always be farming and getting food.
Also, the harvestability of cereal grains like that is much easier than the things in Papua New Guinea. Like, it might take them days to harvest enough food from a tree, and then it will go bad in days as well.
So that's kind of why some people are so rich and some people are so poor, because the land isn't rich itself.
Jared Diamond, he wrote Guns, Germs and Steel. He studied like inequality around the world. He visited Papua New Guinea and tried to figure out, you know, why some countries have so much and others have so little. So that is his theory, that it comes down to geographic luck, just where you happen to be in the world.
Après, tu viens au Mopti pour le concert. Si tu viens au Mopti, il n'y a pas oublié moi. D'accord, moi je m'appelle Mamadou. Moi je tombe ton musique bien. D'accord, ciao, bonne journée, ciao, bisous.
We make timelines for each time period like this, and everyone makes one.
And it has to show everything about our clan that is important then.
That's our war piece. Eventually that will be worth soldiers or something that will help us defend our clan.
This is our granary. It's where we keep all our food and everything important.
That holds all our stuff in it, like our resource cards and our food, and like everything we've worked for.
Try it. You want to try it?
This is Stonehenge.
And our god, which I created, named Radius.
These are our articles about the horrible diseases Europe went through.
What happened before your kids went to the castle? Yeah, it would. What happened if we fall in the river?
In Europe, like she was telling you, kind of leads to the side like this.
Soldiers in Europe.
Has a weight that goes down, gives this. And when you let go, the rock will go flying.
I am a great pharaoh suit.
For you. And also they found they were actually, when it came to white water.
Come on, don't be shy. Konnichiwa.
Asia ni yokoso.
Welcome to ancient Asia.
It was spread through Mississippi area. So you get like really coffee and
The scribe is the person who writes down everything. The trees. Isn't that cool? This is a temple. It's like a church. Isn't that cool? They go from there to there, to there, to there. Yeah, there's tons of stories. And there are eggs that are painted black.
Yeah. What's the dancer?
Pinocchio.